It's the greatest game in American sport. This game is so special.
Don't you ask for more wild stuff?
Right in the middle of the Texas State Fair, there's a game. A game that's been on the calendar longer than we've been alive.
This century, all college football rivalry.
100 years of pride and tradition. The river runs between us. The fight runs through us.
This is vintage OU Texas. This is what it's about.
It can make your Saturday
That's what we're doing.
or ruin your whole damn year.
What happens on this field of this rivalry is remembered forever.
That's the Red River Rivalry.
It's a really compelling matchup, and it's a throwback field to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome, folks, to the classic Cotton Bowl, right in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners. They won another SEC team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, we were here at the State Fairgrounds last time these teams met. Oklahoma actually jumped on top. After that, a complete burnt orange beatdown. They won it by 31.
Yeah, if I remember right, you're right. It was competitive early, and then Texas 21 points in the second quarter alone. Oklahoma had a very difficult time responding from that Saturday. Let's see if this year it can be a little bit different. Can the Sooners get their offense going against this very athletic Texas defense?
Nice game. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's second down. Down the middle, it's Brooks.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that argument, which guy has the chalk last, or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
And the Sooners pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at 28.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. you still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Stinson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run the option. And not even a chance to fix that one. He's brought down to the backfield.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's hit as he throws it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 on that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can.
Hoping for another chapter in this tremendous rivalry. Kirk, they've been playing since 1900.
Yeah, that's really what makes college football what it is. And I think all the concern with the realignment was we would potentially lose games like this. It's great to see Texas and OU still be playing for many years to come.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Manning. With the catch, it's Moore. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Productive drive in the making, a first down to their own 42. Back to throw again. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side, they went grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And Chris, think about it over the years, all the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, I mean, it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they can be quick to get that hat on.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not letting him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Come up on 3rd down, solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. No connection there. This is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Longhorns will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And it's just beyond that receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
When the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback, they got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Gimme keeps it himself. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
The Sooners will send the punt team onto the field. And here's the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The defense all over it to stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
This one goes nowhere, lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seems like a screen pass is either feast or famine. You either completely fool the defense and you've got a lot of room to run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sideline with just a short gain.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job of the D.
Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To the air, it's Mateer. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring it back quickly, a short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a flashing run with the spin move, but produces just a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Takes it to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Fresh center downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking to pass, it's Manning. It's an outbound, the catch made. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They're going to run it here. Jukes to get free. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Nice grab. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And here's the handoff.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. Brings her to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. But never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line and believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. A play action, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And the Sooners will have to kick it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Here's the handoff. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Catch made on the out route.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Play action here on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, everybody's covered. The tight end can be a quarterback safety blanket, especially down.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Zategna. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Caught in the backfield. It's Pinson. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important second down play coming up. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense is coming after him. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
First, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You play zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught inside the end zone and still running. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. but they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good and still trail them. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were cooking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Manning. The receiver grabs it. And wrapped up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back down the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, positive yards. The defense wants to get that throw to you, take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And keeps it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. It's a spin move to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping. quarterback looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Snags the quick throw. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Moore. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at +43.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
They love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's 2nd down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Second after their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that one.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Mateer. There's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through the defender. And they'll run out of bounds and get out a few yards on the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The important 3rd down play coming up. To keeper trying to get to the marker. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running with purpose. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. Pump over the middle. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
A completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You call a quick out on third down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Sticks. It's Burks. Going down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To the air, it's Mateer. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on first down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Actually, huge yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
For this offensive line, you got to take your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And it will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Set to kick off. Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Running back has it on a screen now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So second and 3.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Exactly. Their second down. The back's got it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down here for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Change of direction.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Took contact on the throw. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. Already punted 5 times now today. And this will be fair caught about the 15. The Longhorns offense takes the field, looking to build on this lead on this possession, and to settle for 3 last time out. The shotgun running play call. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, great play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walk out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a man. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I think the receiver just may have lost his focus on this outbreaking route. The quarterback delivers a very well-thrown football, so that one's going to be on the receiver.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Running back grabs it on the screen. The pickup is 6. Makes it third down and 4. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
This will be the 9th play on the drive. makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Trying to get the throw off. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, they've had a great rhythm throughout this drive, over 70 yards on the drive, but now an incompletion, and it brings up a big fourth down to see if they can keep this going.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do now to make it 3rd and manageable? Pulls it in. It's a takedown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They'll run it from the gun. Look out, room to run here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Ott. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that and close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. To throw, it's Mateer. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Potts. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal is good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. The return from inside the 5. Stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense goes back out on the field. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us arm strength.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And now the handoff. Well, they run it right into the blitz. That linebacker is coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Manning. Looking for a man deep in the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive now coming up for the 29. First play of the drive, he looks left for completion. And he gets out of bounds after gaining a few yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the ground, it's Potts. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down coming up after that running play. Out of the gun now on third down. Over the middle, it's Brooks. And he's tackled at home after picking up a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. looking downfield. It's Mateer. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. So they call the screen on third down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on third down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
Turner's brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, the quarterback, to me, looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to pass. It's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the sixth time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On first down, it's play action. The tight end has got it. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
There's positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking for some space. It's Potts. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
But you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to throw. It's Mateer. That pass is hauled in over the middle. They pick up enough for the first down. Ball goes to the 45.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. makes the catch. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They've got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
And so out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down play coming up. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
So on third and short, they elect to go for the deep ball, and they fail to connect. Now they've got a very tough decision ahead of them on fourth down.
Longhorns will line up to take it away. And it's taken at the 25. They finally get down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And that's It's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. And bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to 24 and a first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The Sooners are in the red zone now. To the air, it's Mateer. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
First and goal, down 8. They've got a score and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And the quarterback dropping back. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete, looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page here on that 3rd down and long. At this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense gets back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Boy, Chris, you're talking about alert defense. Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. Not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
2nd down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Washington. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's Manning. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Longhorns will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion sets up a second down play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They face a third and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Brought down after the catch, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's in a quick sack. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. outside the goal line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. They get the completion. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now.
Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Gibson. And that will pick up the first down. Spotted at 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough-ass, good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Quickly. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down. They're going to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down. We're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And this pass is on target. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, see the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Oh, well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. It's going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup, find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.